Welcome back to another video. Good video, right? This is day 7 of my keto diet, so that's what we're gonna do. Full day of eating and show you guys what I'm eating on this new diet. Feeling good, feeling really good actually. I don't have that keto flu or that carnivore flu, nothing like that. Anyways, I already worked out. I had a quick bar before the workout because I don't like being too full before I work out. I'm working at 8 a.m. so I have it at like 7:45. They're keto friendly. Try to limit them to 1, maybe 2 a day max because they have a lot of carbs and you want real food, like nutrient dense food from animal meats. And yeah, hit chest this morning, hit a little cardio. Don't tell Tristan or Braden or Tyler. They told me not to, but they left. Hit a couple skips. Modified chest workout, like 30 seconds to a minute. Yeah. Let's go. 4 sets. Yeah.
Do it on court, do it on court.
4 sets there. 3 sets, 4 to 5 sets, 12 to 15 there. Kind of heavier. Volume, squeeze. Next exercise. 3 sets, superset. As many reps as possible. Tired of shit. Chest. 4 sets, many reps as possible. Shit. I have a jump rope ready. Treadmill sprint. That was pretty much the brief version of the workout. Real quick before I go to the house, I'm talking about keto with the world's biggest arms right here. Look at these shits.
Second, man. I don't know. Joshua, I think you got me.
Yeah, he does. No, but we're talking about keto because he goes keto when you go to the diet prep.
Yeah, I used to only go keto when I diet. So
yeah.
I was telling Isaiah here, typically
contest prep. I studied.
Yeah, typically when I go keto, I'll start feeling like shit. Probably like 2-3 days into going to keto. Then I'll feel like shit for about a week and a half. You gotta fight through it, and then once you get through it, you get the mental clarity, and you actually feel like you're in ketosis.
That's why I really wanted to start it, the mental clarity, and I feel like good, focused, I have energy, and I haven't felt that keto flu. I know a lot of people, like, I've read online, watch videos that you feel a keto flu, and I would honestly say I'm more carnivore than keto. Like, the only thing that I pretty much eat straight meat. The only thing that I don't
that's
is
typically what I was doing too. I was typically doing more carnivore, so I'd be higher protein. I wouldn't go high fat. I would just go moderate fat, no carbs.
Yeah.
And I would feel super clear. My sleep's smoother.
Sleep's been a little better.
It's smoother. Yeah. So you don't.
Except this guy kicks me every fucking night.
The thing with keto is that your blood sugar is always regulated. So you don't have those super high. So you don't have it where your insulin's super high after a high carb meal, then it drops and you want to go to sleep. Yeah. And you don't have it super low.
No.
It's very stable.
Yeah. And one of the things I noticed too is that I don't feel bloated after my meals.
You won't feel bloated.
I'll eat a big ass, literally like a 900 calorie meal, which if I had 900 calorie meal of carbs and like oatmeal, protein oatmeal or anything, I'll literally feel like a fat piece of shit.
Just say it, man. I know. And that's when I started to realize that, you know, calories aren't just calories. If I eat like 500 calories of straight up carbs, you know, my insulin goes up, I'm tired, and that's when you get storing.
You literally crash.
You start storing, right?
Yeah.
I could eat 1,000 calories of just straight up steak and ground beef, fish. Doesn't do shit.
You know, and after a workout right now, like I killed chest, did a little cardio. Doesn't just going home having a nice piece of meat, just like a man, like, I feel like a fucking man.
Now, from what we're saying right now, sounds unreal. Like there's no downside to it.
Yeah.
But for me personally, if you want to put on muscle, put on weight, keto, it's really hard.
But the thing is, like, but you look at like Braden and Tristan, they're both putting on strength and size. I don't know. I mean, everyone's body's different.
Exactly. Everyone's different, right? What happens with me is I'll go keto. My strength won't go down. Actually, I can maintain what I had, and the pumps are unreal, right? Your body fat's down, your cardio's better, your breathing's better, you're more efficient with your calories. But if you want to actually jump up in strength significantly, I feel like the carbs, man, it's like it depends on your goal though, right? Because if you look at like the biggest powerlifters, strongman competitors in the world, right, none of them are keto. Now if they just suddenly switch to keto, they could probably maintain their strength. Like I do that all the time.
Now, I'm sure there's a time, everyone's body is different, there's time and place, and the carbs definitely, I'm not saying carbs are, you guys know me, I fucking love my carbs. The bloating is a big thing for me. Like that's like probably like the main thing that I love the most so far.
Same for me, and that's why I was actually keto for like 8 months.
And yesterday, I'm feeling dry. Like Like I was benching, and in one of the videos that Brayden took of me, like I just look dry. My skin feels so thin, and like you can see the. That's why another reason I wanted today. I'm about to go home, have a nice ribeye steak. You guys will see it. I'll catch you at the house, Devin. I gotta cook him a steak. I gotta cook him a steak.
Give me a nice pint of Haagen-Dazs, man. That's
Yeah, the funny thing is,
right
I'm
now.
keto and I'm doing all this like clean eating and stuff. This guy posted a video of him eating
I'm high
In-N-Out.
fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, right? He doesn't give a fuck. I'll see you guys at the house. You said one? Yeah. Where are you filming? Oh shit. Gonna get started, I'm not gonna lie. Super excited to, during the workout, I was literally just thinking about coming home afterwards and making this beautiful. Look at this. Do you see that? Do you see the quality on that? Organic, I feel bougie. Grass-fed, even bougier. Am I rich? No, I'm not. It's actually expensive. But beef, ribeye, steak. Going with the ribeye steak today because it's a little bit fattier. So the one thing I have noticed on this diet is that it's super easy to hit your protein. Like you literally don't even have to think about hitting your protein. I'm hitting about 190 grams. Between like 180 and 190 a day, super easy to hit, and only weigh 150 pounds. But I'm pretty lean and really active, so that's why I'm trying to keep the protein pretty high. The fat, it's not hard to hit, but you do sometimes have to add a little bit of fat to hit it. So I'm trying to hit like between 160, 165 grams of fat a day. So in total, people say you're supposed to do like 75% fat, 20 grams of protein, moderate protein, and really low carbs, like less than 5% carbs. But since I'm so active, so lean and stuff, I'm doing like 60 to 65% fat, 25 to 30% protein, and then the rest carbs, less than 5% carbs. But yeah, fattier steak, ribeye. I was also been doing a lot of New York strips and stuff, but meal number one is gonna be ribeye steak, cooked in some butter, best butter right here. Then we're also gonna probably use a little bit of olive oil for the pan, just to, I was gonna say moist, but I feel like people hate that word. To get a little wet. That doesn't even sound any better. Anyways, a little bit of lettuce. I keep the carbs under 30 a day. And then some eggs. Feel even bougier, pasture-raised eggs. Whole Foods.
Was it pasture or pasture? I'm not sure.
Pasture. Doesn't matter. These are delicious. I'm saying right now, way better than the store brand eggs that let me show you the difference. Yeah, Kroger. They're just way cheaper. Let's get cooking. And it's gonna be delicious. Like, I just finished the hard ass workout, right? Feeling good. And I'm about to slab a piece of meat and eat it. No pause. Just kidding. I did it again. Do you see that perfect medium? I got 8-ounce ribeye, 3 whole eggs, bed of lettuce, a little bit of the salsa, and then I'll put like hot sauce and mustard like on probably just the lettuce part, so it's like a little condiment, and then maybe a little bit of syrup on the eggs. Still not until you try it, but yeah, this is the meal. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited to eat it, and I'm gonna eat it first, and then I'm gonna talk to you.
You can hear it, right? I'm like, what's that sound?
Oh shit, it is hailing.
Yeah, I dare you to go out.
I'm turning around, I'm enjoying the steak way too much.
5 minutes later.
Steak, nice meat, with a little bit of fat. Last bite. I didn't deserve what just happened to me right now in my mouth. A flavor bomb.
You sure it wasn't a nut?
That meal came out to 763 calories, and it was the best 763 calories I've ever eaten. I feel really good. It's honestly a super easy diet to follow. I've been on it for a week, and like the first couple days, it's kind of like you're playing around MyFitnessPal, like trying to figure out what to put together and stuff. But like after day 3, I could pretty much put it all together, then put it in, and then be like, okay, that's good. And what I'm looking for right now, so I have it on MyFitnessPal, and go to save as meal. I'm looking for it to be at least 60% fat for the meal. So that meal was 54 grams of fat, which sounds like a lot, right? Like I used to, before this diet, I wouldn't even hit 35, 40 grams of fat. A day, which is crazy. That's why I think my energy levels are, like, my hormones are messed up. Well, I know a lot of you guys are gonna go crazy in comments, but really low fat. But now I'm hitting like 165 grams of fat a day, which is crazy. But yeah, that was 54 grams of fat, which comes out to 63% of that meal was fat. 64 grams of protein, 33% of the meal is protein because fat is higher in calories. It's 9 calories per gram, unlike protein and carbs is 4 calories per gram. And it was 8 grams, which is 4% carbs. So perfect, exactly what I wanted to hit. Super easy diet to follow. And also what I've noticed so far is that knock on wood, my skin has actually been clear. It's a little dry, but it's been clearing up a little bit. I don't know if it's the diet, but I know from my research stuff, that's like one of the main things. So that's been happening. I don't feel bloated at all. Like that was a pretty big meal. You saw how big that meal was. It was a heavy meal. It was almost 800 calorie meal. And like I feel like I get another one. Like not that I'm hungry, because it's very satiating. The fat is so satiating, like, with the whole egg, the butter, the ribeye steak. And I just feel like I'm good. Like I could literally go out and I can run 10 miles right now. I'm not going to. And also like I don't have any crashes. Like during the day, like I'll literally see Chris and I see him out of nowhere. He'll get so sleepy. I'm like, "Are you good?" And he's literally like, "I'm fine." I'm just like, you know, for real, you should actually try the diet.
Compared to like how you were feeling before,
I feel good. My pumps are crazy in the gym. I feel drier in the gym, like leaner. Like you could see like almost a little more vascular. Like today in the chest workout, when I'm going down, you just saw like these crazy like little veins. I'll probably I took some pictures today that will pop up. Pumps are good. Energy's good. I've been sleeping actually pretty well. Like I only wake up maybe like once to pee, maybe twice. Yeah, usually, and I've only been eating like 3 meals a day on like 3 and then the Quest bar in the morning, but it doesn't really count. I'm almost like intermediate fasting in a way, because I don't have my first meal until like it's 2 right now. That was my first like meal, and then I will stop eating by like 9:30. Like my last was at 9:30. So what is that, Chris? 8 hours? But between like 1 and 2, I'll eat. Between 1 and 3, I'll eat, and then I'll end no later than 10. And almost intermittent fasting besides the Quest bar in the morning. But I kind of like it though, because apparently also on keto, you kind of want to limit like snacking and stuff. I just want to stick to just like the main meals, because you can knock yourself like out of like, I guess, the ketosis part. Because every time you eat, you're spiking insulin. Doesn't matter if it's like no carbs and like high fat, you're gonna spike your insulin. Even when like you work out and stuff, you can almost kick yourself out of ketosis because of the cortisol and like the adrenaline going through your body. And I don't know if like I'm in ketosis yet. I mean, those ketone strips that you pee on are kind of like bullshit. But I'm feeling good though. But yeah.
So to clarify, fat doesn't make you fat.
No, I mean so far I feel like I've increased my calories too. So I'm hit today. I've been doing 24, which I increased from 21. Going from 21 to 22 to like 24 consistently. I couldn't believe I was doing 21 to 22. And now that I'm doing this, I'm like, my body, I've been doing 24 for like 2 weeks, and I guess my body's used to it. So I'm gonna increase to like 25 to 25.50 for another like week or two, see how I feel. Because I feel like I could eat more food.
Fuck it, just make it 3,000.
I'm not doing that. But now I put up a poll on my IG. I'm gonna answer some questions because I got a lot of questions.
Can you speak Spanish?
Sí, señor.
You still go to Panera every day?
No, I do not, because they don't have the strawberry poppy seed salad, and I'm on a new diet right now anyways.
Are you single or do you have a girlfriend?
I'm single and ready to mingle. No, yeah, single as hell. And don't talk to any girls, except for Chris. Yeah, good.
What's a good age to start using protein powder?
I don't know. I mean, I started, I guess, when I would say in high school, so like 15. I wouldn't say there's anything bad to it, but now that you brought that up, I also haven't like been taking any protein. I'm getting all my nutrients, my protein, and all that stuff from like Whole Foods. So I haven't done any of that, which feels amazing.
How did you first get your name out there when you started?
Posting. I was actually talking to, just being consistent. I was talking to a couple kids today that came up to me after the gym, because they're doing the same thing. They're like, "Oh, do you have any tips and everything?" Being consistent, be like patient. But I was also saying that I hate when someone says be patient. They almost use that excuse to be complacent and not always try to do something else. So some things need to be patient for, but also always think about something else to do and like ways you could keep leveling up. Post what you want to post. Be engaging. Put yourself out there. Literally put yourself out there. Don't worry about what other people think. And and just be 100% effort. Be consistent as well.
If you had to guess, what is your body fat percentage?
I would guess around 7 to 8%.
7, 8.
Yeah.
You're like
And I'm 150 pounds, between 147 and 150, and 5'7".
Do you plan on continuing with YouTube in the long run?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I have so many like plans and goals and just things I want to do, that goes back to the part where like I'm always just like, I want to do more, but sometimes you have to be patient with certain things. But like it's always like I need to do something. But yeah, I plan on doing social media. I honestly like I just plan on just getting my name out there as big as possible. You know what I mean? I plan on just being honest, like personality, and like an entertainer almost. Fitness will always be the backbone of why I started, and like, it would always be like the foundation. But I want to not only be just fitness and get into different things, get into businesses. I'm starting a podcast. Damn, should I say that? I'm starting a podcast soon. Be on the lookout. Starting a podcast soon. I want to start getting into skids. I want to start like, you know, literally just everything, man. It's crazy. We'll wrap it up here. I'll see you guys 2 o'clock now. I'll see you guys at the next meal, next keto carnivore meal, probably around 5, 6. Meal number 2, 6 o'clock, 4 hours into the future. I ate at 2 o'clock, and honestly, like, let's say this diet, my hat looks stupid. This diet is honestly really like satiating. Like, I'm a little hungry, but I could easily probably go another hour, but I need another meal with me. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going bison, trifecta. Take one of these. And it's a little bit leaner meat, so this one I'm gonna add a little more fat to the meal, which is why I'm having some avocado on top, or guacamole, whatever you call it. Gonna go 4 eggs. These are the medium eggs. One of these, serving of this, a couple grams of this, serving of this, and finish off the rest of this. And yeah, I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes later.
Meal number 2, we got bison patty. It's like 4 ounces. Got 4 whole eggs, some avocado, guacamole, whatever you call it, a little bit of salsa, and some spinach. And I pretty much drenched it in pink Himalayan salt. On keto, you have to keep your salt high, right, Nadim?
Yes.
Yeah, salt high. Nadim's going on keto too. Well, he's about.
Not keto yet.
He's about to.
No? I do have high fast.
You've done a keto before, though, right?
Yeah, I feel like for me, it was probably the best.
Yeah.
In terms of how my body reacted.
Yeah. So far, I'm loving it. This is day 7, and I feel good. My pumps are good. My sleep is better, and my stomach is like not bloated anymore. And yeah, he says he's not going keto yet. Look at these like keto-ass snacks he just brought into the house. Like Slim Jim. What is this? Slim Jim.
That's perfect for keto.
It is keto, right?
As like unhealthy.
Yeah.
The nuts are obviously unhealthy, but the Slim Jim is just like a quick protein.
Yeah, if you need something.
Always zoomed in.
Oh, because I zoomed in on it in Dame. So I usually want to hit at least 6% fat per meal. That one's 59 if we're being really particular. And then 37% protein, 4% carbs, 550 calories. Absolutely delicious. Now I'll see you at meal 3. As you can see, we're not at dinner because I was watching the fight last night, the McGregor fight, and I got home kind of late. And I pretty much essentially ate the same thing. It was 5 eggs, another bison patty, cooked in butter, with a little bit of avocados, or guacamole, whatever. Same exact meal, so didn't really need to show it. But, and then a little tablespoon of almond butter as like my dessert. Just finished shoulders and arms with the boys. Tyler actually didn't work out, and he did legs. But, yeah, so far on keto, I'm telling you, like, today, I was telling Braden and Tyler that I was like, I feel a better, like, mind-to-muscle connection, and it's only been, like, a week.
Yeah, I think it just helps, like, because you're not having, like, the blood glucose fluctuations and stuff like that. Like, keep your blood sugar stable. So like, I find just more level all the way throughout the day. Yeah. And like sometimes when I have like a lot of carbs, or when I was eating carbs before, it was like.
He's keto, by the way.
Yeah. So like before, I'd feel like these crashes after my meals, I'd feel like sleeping and stuff, but it's pretty like steady energy. Right. Yeah.
How long have you been keto?
Probably 3 years now. And
yeah, this guy, he's like the motivation. Well, him and Tristan why I went keto, and Tyler. Tyler's not keto right now, but I know they're on it and like they perform really well, and they talk really like they like told me like a lot of good things about it. So I'm trying it. Finished up week 1, and the benefits I felt, I was telling them earlier, is that I like feel no bloating. Yeah. After my, even if it's like a big meal, like I had almost 1,000 calorie meal last night, and like I was completely fine.
Yeah.
Mind to muscle connection. I low-key feel like my skin is clearing up a little bit. It's a little dry, but like I feel like it's clearing up.
Yeah.
And it's only been a week, and I haven't felt that keto flu. Did you feel that when you did it?
Yeah, I think that's like a big reason why people get that is like they don't focus on like their electrolyte intake, so salts, like potassium and
Yeah, I'm actually drinking like a little electrolyte drink. I don't know if it actually does anything. It's from Whole Foods though. Like I know Tristan drinks it, so I got that. And before I come, I have the Quest bar, but I like put salt. That like really good.
On your Quest bar?
No, like before I leave the house, I like it's one of those things. So I literally just take pink Himalayan salt and just fucking right before I come, then have the Quest bar.
So wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, pause. Do you like it better than when you were on carbs? Like how you feel?
I mean, I think it's like, it's very individual. So like, there's no best diet. Whatever you feel the best on is obviously the best diet. Whatever you can adhere to and keep your caloric intake pretty stable. I just like it because I find it's easier to control my hunger.
Yeah.
That's just because it tends to be higher protein, and then the fats are more satiating personally for me. So, and then another thing is like meal frequency. So I feel like the less often I eat, like the less hungry I am. And for me, it's like I'm constantly hungry, so it's a good way to keep it at bay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's a filling diet. Like I had my first meal yesterday, and I wasn't hungry for like 5 hours. Like by the time I was at my next meal, I wasn't even like I was really hungry. I was a little hungry, but like, I could have easily waited. It's satiating as hell. And I'm eating pause, hold on. Oh yeah, yesterday I had 200 grams of protein. Yeah. It was like 165 fat and like 30 carbs.
Yeah.
But Brayden, like I know people say you're supposed to hit 75% like protein, but I mean fat. Yeah. But since we're like, what you told me, since I'm really active and like I work out a lot and I'm really lean, that it's okay to keep my protein higher, right?
Yeah, like I mean, like some people actually test to see like how their ketone levels are at, because technically like you can have too much protein and you'll start like, for some people it kicks them out of ketosis, but like for a lot of people who are super active, like they have no issue with having higher protein intake. Like people a lot of times talk about gluconeogenesis, and like gluconeogenesis is always happening, especially when you're in a low carb state. Your body needs glucose. So, you know, some people will like feel better on higher fat, so like 75%, like you were saying, and other people feel better maybe like on 60% fat. And personally, I like doing a little bit higher protein because it just keeps me more satiated, right? So
and it's super easy. Well, one is easy to make, and like once after you do like 3 or 4 days, like you already know the food. It's pretty repetitive, but it tastes really good. And it's super easy to hit your protein. Like it's like you almost are. I'm almost looking to add fat at the end of the day because I'm like, fuck, I need some fat. But I'm pretty much trying to hit 60 to 65% fat for each meal. And then the rest protein, like less than 5% carbs, which I'm only getting from like the lettuce and like avocados, guacamole. But yeah, that wraps it up. Thank you, Brayden. Telling you right now, I'm probably gonna be doing this for. I mean, I feel really good. Like my pumps are crazy. Like I feel good. I'm sleeping better. But yeah, that wraps it up. This is week 1 of keto. I'll get you guys a couple weeks from now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video. Subscribe to Tristan's channel or his channel. He's posting more on IG, so we're gonna link him down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.